Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start episode 700 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Chapter 1224, just go in. Damn, could this really be words become law? Chen Yuan almost spat blood. Just reading out that one character nearly left him weak on the spot. Luckily, the energy concentration on the primordial god peak was incredible. He could absorb a massive burst to replenish himself. Otherwise, he would have definitely been harmed at the source. Endless heavenly flames, with world-ending power, thundered down fiercely. At this critical moment, at the sky's summit, a woman in white tore through the void, swiftly arriving. She raised one palm to the heavens, swept her long sleeve, and instantly deployed a water barrier covering 200,000 kilometers. All the legacy saint sons caught in the heavenly punishments range were completely protected. Wave after wave of heavenly flames slammed into the water barrier, immediately creating intensely destructive shockwaves. Terrifying annihilation power swept wildly. Energy seas roiling like tides. Space itself shook. At the explosion's center, temperatures soared to tens of millions of degrees. Yet, the first water barrier the white-clad woman formed was shattered by the heavenly flames. How is this possible? Such overwhelming heavenly flames. 8 Desolation Divine Sea Barrier, deploy. The woman unleashed a divine artifact. The world was instantly submerged beneath endless waves. She labored greatly to finally dispel the heavenly flames. 3rd Layer Water Law. 7th Level Civilization Artifact. 8 Desolation Divine Sea Barrier. Overlord Tier Cultivation. How could a Legacy Saint Son possess such power? She's probably not a Legacy Saint Son. There must be guardians in this sacred land to prevent uncontrollable incidents. She seems to be the pure spring overlord from the same galaxy as me. 10,000 years ago, she was also a Legacy Saint Son, ranked 3rd on the Sacred Land leaderboard, and once entered the 7th Sacred Realm. Legend says a top sovereign took her as a direct disciple. To be a guardian in the Sacred Land is a prime position. She broke through to lower universe overlord 90,000 years ago. Now, she must be at least a mid or high universe overlord. But who unleashed those heavenly flames? Even the pure spring overlord nearly couldn't resist. At this moment, Chen Yuan quietly retreated from Flame God Peak, pretending as if nothing happened, acting completely uninvolved. Leader, you finally came down. Chen Yuan, are you alright? Lan Xingyue asked, full of concern. I'm fine, just a bit weak. This is a reward I got on the primordial steps. Flame God Fruit. Here, take 2. They should help stabilize your cultivation and improve your fire law comprehension. Take them first. Chen Yuan casually handed 2 fruits to Lan Xingyue, shoving them into her hands. Is this the legendary Flame God Fruit? Just one can boost cultivation by 100,000 years, greatly enhancing fire resistance and fire law insight. Such divine fruit sells for at least 20 billion Star River coins in the outside world and is priceless. Yuming Saint Sun was stunned. 20 billion Star River coins. Even for a Star River level powerhouse, that's a fortune. Not to mention Galaxy level. One Flame God Fruit's value nearly exceeds a normal life planet's price. Lan Xingyue was speechless. Climbing Flame God Peak is so perilous. The help from Flame God Fruit is crucial. Yet Chen Yuan, despite his own danger, insisted on giving her the fruits. He always kept her in his heart. Though he said nothing, Lan Xingyue noticed everything. Why? Why are you so good to me? Tears welled in Lan Xingyue's eyes. Silly. Just 2 Flame God Fruits. I'm about to puke from eating too many. Chen Yuan patted her head, casually comforting her. Lan Xingyue smiled through tears. She knew Chen Yuan was joking. His aim was just to ease her mind. Such care was truly moving. Lan Xingyue, favorability +1. Current favorability, 99 points. Ding. Loyal admirer Lan Xingyue's favorability broke 99 points. Reward. Host enhancement points plus 100,000. Host current remaining enhancement points, 101,200. Huh. Awesome. Seeing his enhancement points surge by 100,000, Chen Yuan felt especially good. As expected, wooing girls is the real way. Chen Yuan is so happy just because I accepted his gift. Such selfless devotion is truly sincere. He even risks his life to absorb the hostile energy in me. What have I done to deserve a peerless prodigy, who reached the 10 millionth step of Flame God Peak, to care so much? Just as Lan Xingyue was touched, the white-clad pure spring overlord suddenly appeared before Chen Yuan in a flash. You, smoke general who reached the 10 millionth step of Flame God Peak. Did you unleash those heavenly flames just now? No, it wasn't me. Chen Yuan denied immediately. Right, you're just a Galaxy 9-step junior. Even with unimaginable fire affinity, there's no way you could control such heavenly firepower. Could it be an anomaly at Flame God Peak? The pure spring overlord frowned. As a sacred land guardian, Chen Yuan's presence clearly disrupted the normal order. He forcibly opened a fixed teleportation channel, with millions of legacy saint sons, making entry into the third sacred realm much easier. By rules, she shouldn't intervene, but Chen Yuan mustn't be allowed to continue causing chaos. Come with me. Before she finished, a water rope instantly bound Chen Yuan's body. She stepped forward once, taking Chen Yuan straight to the 100,000th step of Flame God Peak. Senior Pure Spring, what are you doing? Chen Yuan felt a bad premonition. You should go to the fourth sacred realm. No, I don't want to. I still want to explore other divine peaks. Just go in. The white-clad woman kicked him, forcibly shoving Chen Yuan into the fourth sacred realm entrance. This scene left all legacy saint sons stunned. Leader, looks like the pure spring overlord forcibly kicked him into the fourth sacred realm. I'm speechless. So many prodigies want to enter the fourth sacred realm, but can't. Our leader actually got shoved in by a sacred land guardian. That's unheard of. Who told our leader to cause such a huge commotion? Even the guardian can't tolerate it. Chen Yuan was annoyed to the point of spitting blood. He had planned to spend more time here, hoping to increase Princess Xingyue's favorability to 100 points, or help Zilan turn the tables, to gain huge benefits from other primordial god peaks. Who knew plans could change so fast? He was forcibly sent in by the Sacred Land Guardian. Chapter 1225. Li Ju breaks through to galaxy level. What now? The leader has entered the fourth sacred realm. Looks like we'll have to rely on our own strength to enter and reunite with him there. Yuming Saint Sun said, Sis, let's also try the fourth sacred realm. If the third sacred realm offers so many benefits, the fourth must be even greater. Ziming Saint Sun made a rational analysis. Zilan Goddess nodded in agreement. She had already wasted a lot of time. It was time to advance to higher realms, to compete with the top legacy saint sons. Give it her all, and see how far she lagged behind the best. Xingyue, I'm going to climb the Gravity Divine Peak next. Where will you go? Zilan Goddess asked Lan Xingyue proactively. I'll climb the Water Divine Peak. That's my specialty. Lan Xingyue had come to climb Flame God Peak just to follow Chen Yuan, but her mastery of water law far exceeded fire law. On Flame God Peak, she could only manage 70,000 steps at best. Even with Flame God Fruit, she'd need a lot of time to refine it. Climbing Water Divine Peak gave her a better chance to enter the fourth sacred realm. All right then, see you in the fourth sacred realm. Zilan Goddess nodded. The Giant Axe Alliance quickly split into over 10 teams. Most of them obviously couldn't enter the fourth sacred realm, but training in the third sacred realm was already a huge gain. At that moment, another cosmic phenomenon suddenly appeared, at the convergence of the 5 primordial god peaks. Metal, wood, water, fire, earth. A burst of 5-colored divine light exploded forth. The 5 laws' powers manifested in the void. A sword-browed, starry-eyed, elegant legacy Saint Sun hovered in the sky, bathed in the 5 primordial forces. His aura pressure rapidly increased, step by step. Is this the birth of a galaxy-level powerhouse? Exactly. A galaxy-level powerhouse was just born. This prodigy seems to have activated all 5 primordial forces. Metal, wood, water, fire, earth. The 5 elements generating each other, magnifying his power. He's fully comprehended all 5 laws to 100%, remolding his body with the 5 elements' essence. Such talent is astonishing. I know him. He's said to be the grandson of the 5 elements venerable. From the level 6 civilization, Qian Star, ranked 2nd among prodigies. Li Ju. He ranked second because he held back during the Planet Prodigy contest and hadn't yet fully transformed, missing some of the 5 elements laws. Now, with 100% comprehension of the first layer of the 5 elements laws, his power will completely erupt. Plus, he's just broken through to galaxy level, making him undoubtedly a top prodigy. The Legacy Saint sons murmured in discussion. Xilon Goddess frowned. Li Ju surpassed her first. The pressure on her surged. She couldn't afford to fall behind anymore. She had to catch up. Haha, I finally broke through. So this is the power of a galaxy-level powerhouse. It's insanely strong. My power has increased tenfold. Galaxy levels are nothing but ants compared to me. Chen Yuan, you dog, where are you hiding? Time to make you pay. Li Ju, freshly at galaxy level, was bursting with confidence. He had no idea what was happening in the 3rd sacred realm. Congratulations on breaking through to galaxy level, brother. Li Ju was greeted by Lianmi, a stunningly beautiful Legacy Saint daughter, smiling warmly. Lianmi, it's you. Have you all entered the 3rd sacred realm? Where is Xilon? Xilon just went to climb Gravity Divine Peak. I see. And Chen Yuan. Hearing Chen Yuan's name, a cold, murderous intent spread instantly. Brother Li Ju, you don't know? Chen Yuan has already entered the 4th sacred realm. He may have run fast, but I'll make sure he regrets it. Does he think he's safe in the 4th sacred realm? I'll go settle accounts with him myself. Lianmi wanted to say something, but didn't know how. Got something to say? Li Ju frowned. Brother Li Ju, just now Chen Yuan broke the Flame God Peak climbing record and obtained a level 7 civilization artifact, the Flame God Seal. Li Ju twitched his mouth, but forced calm. So what? A level 7 civilization artifact is a supreme treasure. Even if he got it, he can't refine it quickly. Chen Yuan also obtained the Eternal Flame ranked 5th on the Cosmic Divine Fire list. Lianmi added this, and he reached 10 million steps on the Flame God Monument. Impossible. Guyuzi only has about 800,000 steps. Chen Yuan on 10 million steps. Are you adding an extra 0? Li Ju, despite breaking galaxy level, didn't dare guarantee he could reach even 500,000 steps on Flame God Peak. 10 million steps? Are you kidding me? Brother Li Ju, it's absolutely true. Lianmi wouldn't lie. If you don't believe me, just check the Flame God Monument yourself. Soon, Li Ju and Lianmi flew to the base of Flame God Peak. This, really 10 million steps? Stunned. Utterly stunned. He had just been in seclusion for a short while, and Chen Yuan had become this powerful? That dog holds 3 level 6 civilization artifacts, plus 1 level 7 civilization artifact, and the Eternal Flame. Even if I broke galaxy level, I'm probably not his match. Looks like we still have to stick to that plan. Use Lan Xingyue as bait, guide her to kill Minnie, letting her become filled with hostile energy. Maybe before Chen Yuan fully refines the Eternal Flame, he'll self-destruct, and then we can seize his artifacts and divine fire. Lianmi, want to help me? Brother Li Ju, just say the word. They whispered together, seemingly reaching an agreement. Meanwhile, Chen Yuan had just entered the 4th sacred realm. He was stunned by the scene before him. A majestic city appeared. The city was concentrated with countless overlord inheritances. Tens of thousands of overlord inheritance palaces lined up side by side, completely open. Enter however you like. All overlord's secret techniques, freely selectable. There's always one that fits you. Also, time in the 4th sacred realm flows 10 times faster. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.